Warriors, rise. Ripple XRP. Is it over, Warriors? Is there a Ripple replacement with the BIS? We're going to break that down today. My name is Coach JV. I am the top health, mindset, and crypto coach in the world. Remember, what you believe in your heart, you think in your mind will eventually become your words and become your reality. If you can see it in your mind, eventually you can hold it right here in your hands. What you repeatedly do gets ingrained in your subconscious mind. What gets ingrained in your subconscious mind becomes an unconscious activity. Now, many people have asking how they can find what I do. I'm the CEO of the 3T Warrior Academy. The description in this video, the first thing I would do is I would go to our free Discord, our free Facebook group, get to know, like, and trust us. And then you can learn more about what we do at the 3T Warrior Academy, or go to 3twarrioracademy.com and you'll understand how to get part of the biggest movement, freedom movement in the world. Let's jump right into it. Warriors, what is happening? Wow. This is the second most messages I've ever gotten since December 20th, 2020. In December 20th, 2020, I was in quarantine during the C word as my business was shut down and I had to quarantine myself due to the rules and regulations that were created by our government to lock people down, to lock my type of businesses down. So I had to quarantine myself for 14 days because I was exposed to the C word. And on December 20th, 2020, not Jerome Powell, excuse me. What was his name? The head of the SEC at that time? Not Gary Gensler. Oh gosh, why did I just forget his name? Anyways, he went over to work for Jay Clayton. Sorry, Jay Clayton throws out the SEC lawsuit against Ripple. And then he leaves off to a crypto company. And everybody's like, oh my God, why did I get into XRP? What are you doing, JV? Blah, blah, blah. So what are you doing? And I started the saying called I'm holding on like a tick on a dog. This message right here, this article was the second most messages I've ever got in my XRP stint as an influencer, I guess. Ripple is under siege as 63 central banks collaborate on new payment system market. Wow. Holy cow. The Bank of International Settlements Innovation Hub, a company owned by 63 central banks representing countries that make up 95% of the global GDP, is creating a platform for international payments that would directly compete with Ripple. Announcement made by the BIS yesterday for launching the Project DUNEBAR comes after recent news about Ripple's partner making progress on Swift's replacement system, RippleNet, being listed as Swift's competitor by Arab Monetary Fund. Okay, here's what I want you to do. I want you to take a deep breath, and I want you to picture a spider web versus this, I hope this is the right word, a linear thing. Like everybody sees this as, it's going to be Ripple. It's going to be the BIS Project DUNEBAR. It's going to be JPM coin. It's going to be R3. No, it's going to be a spider web of interconnectability. And every single message is to fudge you out of these innovation technologies so you cannot gain a market share in the wealth that is coming. Look at it as a spider web versus a linear thing. So what am I doing? I'm holding on like a tick on a dog. Let me explain to you why. Well, here's the press release. The BIS Innovation Hub and central banks of Australia, Malaysia, Singapore, and South Africa develop experimental multi-CBDC platform for international payments, Project DUNEBAR. Project DUNEBAR developed two prototypes for a shared platform that could enable international settlements using digital currencies issued by multi-central banks. The platform was designed to facilitate direct cross-border payment transactions between financial institutions in different currencies with the potential to cut cost and increase speed. The project identified challenges of implementing multi-CBDC platforms shared across central banks, proposes practical design solutions to address them. This is just news, Warriors. This is what it is. Okay. Now, even if the BIS came out with, well, let's listen to what Jerome Powell says. Jerome Powell was talking about cryptocurrencies, blah, blah, blah. They weren't here to stay. He's saying all this stuff. At the same time, he created the Innovation Hub in New York. So let's hear about this. So this is, I want to kind of get you fuddied and make you feel kind of fuddy in the mud about Ripple XRP. And then I'm going to show you why I hold on like a tick on a dog.
Good afternoon. It is a pleasure to welcome everyone, including colleagues from the BIS and in particular from the BIS Innovation Hub, to the opening of the New York Innovation Center. The pace of technological change and innovation over the last decade has led some to argue that we're on the brink of a fourth industrial revolution, a digital revolution. Certainly, rapid innovation, including through the application of advanced digital technologies, machine learning, artificial intelligence, and big data, is revolutionizing the financial sector. The Federal Reserve has a mandate to understand and, in some cases, manage these changes. But it also has a responsibility to be at the forefront of change to deliver to the American people and the international community a reliable, efficient, and inclusive monetary and financial system. Furthering the efforts around the Federal Reserve System to harness the power of innovation, I'm delighted to welcome the opening of the New York Innovation Center. Located at the Federal Reserve Bank of New York, in the heart of the most important financial center in the world, this Innovation Center will draw on the expertise at the bank, in the Federal Reserve System, and from the broader financial community, as well as experts around the world to analyze and bring technology to bear on improving the global financial system. Increasing the synergies of the New York Innovation Center will be its strategic partnership with the BIS Innovation Hub, recently established to foster dialogue, collaboration, and knowledge sharing among central banks and other authorities and institutions. In particular, the partnership will support our analysis of digital currencies, including central bank digital currencies, help to improve our current payment system, with a particular focus on making cross-border payments faster and less expensive, and it will provide new tools to aid our supervision of the financial system. Linking up with the BIS in this way will enhance our ability to collaborate with central banks around the world and will ensure that the best and most up-to-date information, research, and practices are flowing freely. Since its inception in January 2020, I've served as head of the BIS Innovation Hub Advisory Committee. And
that's key. January 2020. As he was in interviews, we're not sure about digital currencies. We're not sure. January 2020, March 2020, we started getting shut down. And all of a sudden we're in 2022. And guess what? It's not if, it's when and how we're all going to implement cryptocurrencies. So the baby boomers that are watching this, I have a lot of baby boomers watching. Pay attention. This is the guy you know, like, and trust. The guy that you watch on the news every day. He's telling you exactly where we're going. We're going to a digital-based currency. You're going to cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is here to stay. Your job is to listen to the right YouTubers or do whatever your own research to pick the winners and losers.
I'm very pleased that the Federal Reserve will be able to partner with the Hub in this important way. So I want to extend my thanks to President Williams, Augustin Carstens, and all those that worked on the establishment of the center.
Okay. So that was his announcement that the BI Innovation Hub that was already implemented in 2020. Okay. Now here's the ARAB. Okay. Now I'm going to go into the Spiderweb. Okay. So here's why I don't get flooded in and out of cryptocurrency. The ARAB Monetary Fund offers alternative CBDCs, including FinTech Wise, Swift, Revolt, and RippleNet. Now, you have to think about this. This news is coming out simultaneously, Warriors. Simultaneously, okay? All of a sudden, no, it was weird. My video yesterday didn't get much reach. I don't know. They shut it down the first time, and then it didn't get much reach yesterday. But please watch the video I did yesterday on cyber attacks, okay? Maybe it's the wording. But they're taking you down a path, right? The C-word narrative isn't even on the first couple pages of the news anymore. It's gone. It's gone. It's all the Russia narrative. It's all the Swift system, cyber attacks now. Now they're predictive programming you to RippleNet, cross-border payments, the battle between RippleNet and the SEC. It's going to be all this battle as the new technology comes in. This is not financial advice. I'm staying hard, fast on my investments, XRP, XLM, CRO, Ethereum. Ethereum is deep into the banking system. You can go into the Warrior Academy and see my exact portfolio, Warriors. Okay, so ARAB Monetary Fund is named RippleNet as a potential alternative to adopting central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, as a report said Sunday, March. Okay, so this is a Spiderweb, Warriors. Okay, we know that Ripple partnered with Wells Fargo, collaborating on Swift replacement through the clearinghouse. Okay, I brought this up to you guys. The clearinghouse is massive, Warriors, massive. So when you hear this news, you get linear and you're like, oh my God, even if the BIS Innovation Hub creates their own technology, it doesn't mean Ripple's going to disappear. Warriors, that'd be like saying Cricket came out with their new phone and Verizon's just going to disappear. That'd be like saying that Elon Musk came out with his own cell phone and Apple's just going to disappear. It's a spider web. It's not linear, Warriors. People drive Toyota cars. Some people drive Ferraris. Some people drive freaking Camaros. There's different cars. There's different companies. There's different innovation. There's different likes. It's going to be a spider web. Okay. So here's where the spider web comes in. The clearinghouse is massive for RTP. Okay. Real-time payment networks. Okay. The payments platform is very, very important. The clearinghouse is a real-time payments platform that is already federally insured in the U.S. depository institutions. Okay. So the participants are Volante. We know Volante is a Ripple partner. Okay. Very important, Warriors. I'm not trying to be facetious. I'm just trying to bring the intensity to you guys. Okay. I'm not going to just bring you this breaking news stuff and try to get you fudded in and fudge you out. I want to show you the facts, figures, numbers, logic. Some of your biggest banks, Comerica, Citibank, BMO, BNY Mellon. These are your banks, Warriors. Bank of America. Okay. HSBC, KeyBank, MidFirst Bank. These are all your banks, Warriors. US Bank, Wells Fargo Bank are all part of the clearinghouse. Ripple plans crypto trading platform with FIs in 2022. This was an announcement in 2021. Let's go to FIS partners with the clearinghouse to bring real-time payments to U.S. financial institutions. New FIS management services eases process of small to mid-sized banks and credit unions. Somebody asked me a credit union question on our Warrior call yesterday. Connect RTP network to the clearinghouse. Credit unions are also feverishly walking. I guarantee your executives at the top of the house. So if you're a teller or banker, a lot of tellers or bankers watch me because I'm an ex-banker. They know who I am. You're not going to hear about this until the change happens, because if they told you guys they've signed non-disclosures, I guarantee you, they're not telling you this because if you said this, you're going to tell Mrs. Jones, your favorite client, and it's going to be a modern day bank run, Warriors. They're not going to tell the clients until they can actually custody their cryptocurrency at the bank. It would be a modern day bank run. Okay. SBI, very important to understand. As the Ripple XRP case goes on, the SEC case, we are deep as Xrparmy and SBI. Do you know how big the Asian markets are and how advanced and how ahead of they are? America is the gosh dang choo-choo train in innovation, Warriors. We are like the back of the bus. We are the freaking caboose of the train in innovation. Asia is dominating the new currency system, Warriors. So faster and safer next generation decisions making infrastructure using distributed ledger technology as a joint venture established by Ripple, an American fintech venture company, SBI Holdings. SBI Ripple Asia creates Internet of Value in Japan and other Asian regions by merging expertise, technology in both companies. Participants, RippleNet. The reason why I keep bringing up RippleNet is I'm going to show you how RippleNet works, which uses distributed ledger technology, okay? Amex, this is back in 2017. American Express joins RippleNet, giving visibility and speed to global commercial payments. Go look who's one of the top billionaires who's heavily invested in Amex. Think about that for just a moment. This billionaire was one of the first to, I think, bring Amex into China. Financial RippleNet memberships, a network of governed by members for members. A network governed by members for members. Bank of America, Standard Chartered, Santander, MoneyNet INT, SCB, that's international, NIUM, RippleNet governance, regional councils, all groups of RippleNet members that are regionally organized on the basis of geographic and common interest. They ensure the continued development and standardization of RippleNet is suitable to the region, guide development of RippleNet, its functionality and services, identify best practices and opportunities for networks. Bank of America, one of the largest companies in the world. When you hear America, that makes you think America. They are one of the largest companies global. A lot of you guys trust, know, and like Bank of America. They are part of RippleNet's membership and governing boards, Warriors. Think about that. Okay, now we've all seen this. And I want to thank you. I got this off of a Twitter account. It's pbs.twimg. This is all over the place. The Interledger Protocol of ISO 20022. I forgot to show you this real quick. So if you go down to the bottom here, okay, this is on Ripple's website. I want to show you this, okay? ISO 20022 evolved to meet the new global standard. The world is converging on a new global standard of modern and cross-border payments, ISO 20022, to help enable the next step of global interoperability and meet the evolving needs of our customers. Ripple is now part of the ISO 20002 standard body, the first member to focus on distributed ledger technology. So why would Ripple, why would R3, why would Consensus, why would Accenture, Stellar, Algorand, Circle, JP Morgan, XFIN, Swift, R3, Quarter, Ripple, Interledger Protocol, XRP, IOTA, GuardTime, SAP, all these companies be interconnected in the INATBA founding members? These are all the founding members that are bringing the Spiderweb together to bridge cryptocurrency, to bring the Spiderweb together. So you see your Apple phone, but you don't see all the connectability and all the things that happen to make your payments go through, to even make your payment on your cell phone. Visa, cross-border pay, all this stuff is happening, Warriors. So I'm invested in Algorand, Stellar. You got XRP. I got XLM. Think about it. Accenture, Warriors. Why I'm so big on Accenture, Consensus. Have you ever dove into Accenture and Consensus? That's why I'm so bullish on Ethereum. Consensus shows you how deep Ethereum is in the banking system. Everybody's like, Ethereum's going to zero. It's like, when you hear a YouTuber say that, please run as far as you can. You have to understand, this is so deep. Okay, so what is RippleNet? You guys hear this? Do you know what RippleNet does? You have to understand. RippleNet, okay, if you look down here, it's liquid, it's fast, it's affordable. Okay, we know that. But here's how on-demand liquidity works. RippleNet customers can use XRP to bridge two currencies in as little as 3 seconds, ensuring payments are quickly sent and received in the local currency on either side of the transaction. So whoever the sender is, that could be the banks in the SBI network. It could be Amex. It could be, let's go back here. It could be PNC Bank, Wells Fargo. Now that's connected to Clearinghouse, excuse me. But it could be Bank of America. Now Wells Fargo is connected. The people who are connected to Volante, which is going to be FedNow, right? The FedNow payments. Okay. There's going to be a transaction that's going to be cleared in XRP. That's what XRP provides, is liquidity. Okay. XRP is part of the RippleNet system to provide liquidity. Okay. You got to think of things like Casino Coin. Casino Coin is a cryptocurrency that allows people to play in the metaverse at a casino. It's settled in XRP. XRP is just a bridge. That's what it is. It's a bridge to allow the digital yuan and the American dollar to be quickly transacted, so that there's not this long drawn out SWIFT system where it goes up and through the SWIFT system. You got these long transactions and expensive transactions. The reason why is because the internet's moving at the speed of light. Money is moving like a choo-choo train. And so they're innovating so that money will move at the speed of light. So think of this as a spider web versus linear. Okay. When you see this FUD news that comes out like this, right? Okay. Say the BIS does move on with something completely different. It's not going to shut down XRP. It's not going to shut down the value of your XRP. That'd be like another internet company coming out, or another cell phone company coming out, Warriors. It's a spider web. So yes, there's many different, there's 17,000 something cryptocurrencies, 17,000 cryptocurrencies. And yes, 99% of them are going to get wiped out when regulation comes. That's why I'm in the ISO 20002 cryptocurrencies. That's why only 10% of my portfolio is in those bullshit cryptocurrencies, like I believe Dogecoin and Shiba and stuff like that. So just be careful what you're watching, what you're listening to. Try to be linear. That's why we created the Warrior Academy. So click down below. Get in the Discord first, okay? Get in the free Discord. Get to know the information. But we created a hub for everybody to come together so you can get linear information in a spider web type of world, so that you can stay within a community that's not going to FUD you, that are fundamental long-term investors. I am the CEO of the 3T Warrior Academy. I handpick every single person that works in my academy so that we can give good information, biased and unbiased information, to help people make informed decisions. Because I'm 46 years old, right? So this is a big transition for me. Someone who's younger, it's a little bit easier. But our clientele is 35 to 7 years old. Most of our clientele, right? We have some youngsters in there as well. But our clientele is the people who are baby boomers and people trying to transition because they want something linear, okay, in a spider web type of world to learn information. So I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Just make sure you don't get fudded out. This is coming from my heart to yours. Have an amazing day. I love you. Warriors, rise. Get your shit together. Let's go.